This game is going to be more horror focus. Is going to be like sort of like RE7 because I feel like Resident Evil goes through phases of like being more scary or being more action packed, and I feel like the last two games we had with Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 4 remake were definitely more on the actiony side. So it seems like they want to go back to the more horror centric side of Resident Evil. Grace Ashcroft is supposed to be the main protagonist, and she's described as introverted and easily scared.
So real.
They were gonna, yeah, honestly, for like me, for real. They were thinking about having Leon, but they were like, my man ain't scared of anything. He's aura farming, like, so
Yes.
we can't have him be like a little scaredy cat. So it's cool to have like a new protagonist, and apparently she's supposed to be like related to some character for some other Resident Evil game. I forgot which one it was supposed to be.
Yeah, I have it. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, so like she does have lore within Resident Evil, but she is an FBI agent as well. So yeah, she knows how to use guns. It's not like Ethan, who's just like, I know how to use every gun ever. I'm like, I don't know how he knows that. He got training from Chris, I think, in the other game, but whatever.
Yeah.
The game's supposed to take place in Raccoon City like 30 years later. Also, Leon would be like 50 at this point, so like probably so we got like Grandpa Leon if he ever shows up again. And the other big thing is you could freely switch between first and third person. That seems pretty cool. They've already made an update with that with RE Village where you were able to do that, but it was a lot more janky in that game because it wasn't built for it. So having a game that's more built for that system seems pretty interesting. So we'll see how that turns out, and the game is gonna come out February 27th, 2026. So seems pretty cool. If you're a big fan of the more scary Resident Evils, like maybe the original games or Resident Evil 7 that was a lot more spooky, then this game seems to be right up your alley. They keep also saying it's like an addictive horror game or addictive scary game. I keep seeing that thrown around. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Or something.
Or addictive fear. I don't know what the fuck that means, but sure. And another interesting bit was this game was supposed to be an open world like multiplayer game, but then they scrapped it because it's like, who the fuck wants to play that? So thank God for that. So now we're back to a single player Resident Evil game with RE9 here.